With the World Cup underway, me and my good friend basically thought we would just give our thoughts on the World Cup so far, as well as our predictions throughout the whole bracket. If your opinions differ from ours, or you predict a different winner, feel free to discuss in the comments. We'll definitely respond. And this is going to be more of a talkative type of video, so just be prepared of more something podcast style. Hope you enjoy. They're kind of lined up like this. Okay. And then Group B, they're all tied. It's Switzerland.
I feel like, yeah, I could see that. I can also see Canada topping the group just because of the home bias, but I don't think they're that good though.
Yeah, I mean, Bosnia did somehow not lose. It was a shock from everybody.
Same thing with Qatar. Switzerland, I was really unimpressed with Switzerland. After they got that, they created nothing apart from that penalty.
Yeah, I mean, I could see something like that, maybe.
I can
And
see that, yeah.
Group A is just like this because like that's how it is on the table right now. But like honestly, like Mexico, they
I
played
think
really
it's
well,
gonna stay like that.
and South Korea played really well.
Yeah, South Korea could top the group, but it's definitely between Mexico and South Korea to top it.
Yeah,
It's
South
just gonna,
Africa.
it would just depend on whoever wins because they play each other next.
I forgot those should work great. Yeah, South like I don't know, like I did watch this game fully, and I just like I didn't see anything that would be like damn like in a different like game they would have won.
Yeah, they just looked outclassed.
They look outclassed. So yeah, I'm actually like perfectly happy to keep this like this.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Ah, oh god, Brazil, dude. I mean, what a fucking stinker. Don't get me wrong. I feel like Morocco are definitely dark horses, but
I feel like that game was so good and it showed great things for both teams until Brazil equalized, because then I feel like both of them were afraid to concede and they started playing a bit more defensive and passive, especially Morocco.
yeah, I mean, 100%. Like, on paper, of course, Brazil should be winning. So I see like what Morocco were kind of playing it safe. Then I mean, at the same time, like, you know, this like midfield right here, Rafinha, Paqueta, and Junior. I mean, he did score a banger, but like realistically, they should be, kind of like dominating where these
Yeah,
fucking guys are.
Rafinha was terrible.
Towards Diaz.
And I mean, in Morocco, did they even play Goulet? I don't even think he came on.
No, they didn't. Wait, no, Goulier is Turkish.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll disregard that.
Yeah, so, well, like, do you think Brazil would come back?
Well, considering who they have to play next is two weaker teams, I would say so. And that 1-0 win that Scotland got, I think that's gonna save them. I think they'll make it out. If they're one of the best third place teams, because obviously Haiti's probably gonna be the bottom. But Haiti didn't even play bad. Haiti, low-key, in my opinion, I felt like they were better than Scotland for what I expected.
What you expected? Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that. So you're saying, I mean, do you think it's good enough
Morocco's
to beat
crazy.
Morocco?
They can maybe get a draw, but I don't think they ever beat Morocco. Scotland, I don't see a world where they beat Brazil. There's just no way.
Yeah, it really should be something like this,
Yeah.
and then like you could interchange Morocco and Scotland as long as Brazil like locks in,
Yeah, it does their job.
does their job right. Yeah, it's that. I mean, I feel like this group is like USA played so well against Paraguay.
And like I'm kind of confused on who I want to be second, because Australia beat Turkey, so like if they go on equal points, they'll have the head-to-head. against Turkey, so they could finish second. It just depends. If the U.S. beat Australia, we're guaranteed to go through, and I think at that point we'd be guaranteed to I think top our group based off goal difference, assuming we actually considering Turkey has -2, unless they like absolutely thrash Paraguay or something.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I agree completely.
I think I want to say it's gotta be USA, and then honestly I was really Australia's win was like a smash and grab, which is fine, but it's kind of hard to tell because I don't know how they'll play against Paraguay because they're gonna be expected to attack, and they might get counterattacked a lot. I don't know.
Yeah, what I saw from Paraguay, they're just not good. So I feel like Turkey, which just have the certain like edge, that they should be the better team than Paraguay.
Yeah,
Australia
I would.
already has 3 points, so then
Yeah, I would agree with that because also Paraguay in the game against the U.S. they picked up like 8 yellow cards. So like, what? There's probably gonna be like half of their starting team probably gonna miss the final game anyway because they're probably getting another yellow card.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think that's about.
yeah. That's about, yeah. I mean, definitely if the U.S. beats Australia, this next game is like they're guaranteed through. Like, first, I mean, they played so good. You think this is the best U.S. team in the World Cup?
I would say definitely yes, but I want to wait until we at least play Australia to see if they can keep that up for 2 games. I just wish, like, I would say this would be our golden generation by a country mile if we actually had a good goalkeeper, because none of our goalkeepers are good, and that's what scares me. If we had like prime Tim Howard in this team, I would actually think we can make like a quarterfinal, semifinal pretty reasonably,
Yeah.
just because that home field advantage.
What I like about Posh is that he's very attacking oriented. I mean, you just saw like they were just
Yeah.
always like pushing and pushing. I mean, honestly, they could have scored a lot more this game. And I also really like that they're putting Dest not as a fullback, but on the wing.
Yeah. I think we'll comfortably beat Australia if we get another goal like before the second half. If we get a goal in the first half and we don't have to like overextend ourselves, I think we'll be fine.
Okay. And then I'm really interested in Group E because coming in, I'm pretty sure Ecuador was undefeated for like a lot.
I think they came in as the second seed from South America too.
Yes, and then they lose to Ivory Coast.
With an Amad Diallo goal.
Yeah, golazo. My God.
And then who they play next? They do play Curaçao next, so like they should be getting 3 points on the board. And Ivory Coast and Germany both have 3 points. So one of them or both of them is gonna drop points. So that would give them a chance to catch back up.
Yeah, I mean, kind of looking at this like undefeated record that they had going on, I can kind of see why. They've been just tying everything. Tie, 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 tie.
Yeah.
Draw here, draw. They lost to Brazil. So I mean, people say undefeated, but it really isn't that impressive when you're tying against Canada. I mean, granted,
This
it's
is tied against the
friendlies.
entirety of CONCACAF.
Yeah, and then like those are friendlies, but then you look at they tied against Paraguay.
They had to rely. I mean,
Peru.
like they both had red cards, but they beat Argentina at least. But
Yeah.
other than that, yeah, I mean, there's just a. I mean, they're so low scoring though. I don't see a world where they beat Germany because I feel like Germany's got enough talent to at least get 2 goals, and I don't know if Ecuador can get 2 goals.
I mean, granted, they did, Germany did destroy Curaçao, but I mean, unless if you watch the game, there's just they're doing a lot of like tiki takas, like a lot of quick passes,
Yeah,
and I really like that because I feel like there's a lot of technical players in Germany, and they're also like very physical as well. So that's usually like a trade-off. If you're very technical, you're usually very like agile and like kind of like lightweight. But like
yeah.
they're strong, and I definitely see Germany topping the group. But
I think what this group depends upon is if Ivory Coast doesn't throw and beats Curaçao as they should. Because if they beat Curaçao, they'll finish second for sure.
100%, yeah.
I don't think they can beat Germany though. I mean, maybe, but it's like a long shot. Maybe like a 15% chance. So I'd be willing to say they get second because I don't see Ivory. I feel like Ivory Coast has enough attacking talent to comfortably beat Curaçao because they have that Diomande guy, the Leipzig guy, who's like insane at dribbling.
I mean, Ivory Coast has some quality players like sprinkled around.
Yeah, I forget they have Nicolas Pepe for the Arsenal dude. I forgot he even existed.
Yeah, really, like in a world, Ivory Coast beats. I mean, they're gonna be bottom, unfortunately. Them being their first World Cup and all that. Maybe they tie against like Ecuador.
I mean, there's a world where they could somehow creep through because if Ecuador lost to Germany and Curaçao and them drew, I don't even know how they would determine who wins that. Well, no, it'd be game goal differential. So yeah, there's no way they have like -6 goal differential right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it'll be something like this. Ooh.
This group is wide open. Hell, both the groups that played in the past 2 days are wide open.
Yeah, did you watch the Netherlands game?
I did.
Yeah, how'd you think they played?
I thought they were fairly disappointing. I thought they were going to be 10 times better than they were. I mean, Japan's a good team, don't get me wrong, but with all the attacking quality that they have, I feel like they should have I feel like they just didn't create much. Like most of their stuff was just crossing.
They look
Van
steel,
Dijk,
right?
yeah. I mean, and for a team full of 6 foot tall dudes, they let a bunch of Japanese men dunk on them twice.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually like
But
low key very impressed with Japan.
yeah, I think it's definitely. I would say they're the two best teams, but I don't know if they're going to be the top two, considering Sweden has a win and they have a big goal differential. They have like a +4 goal differential right now,
That's true.
and they don't have to play each other anymore. So I think what it comes down to is, do both Netherlands and Japan, do they both beat Sweden? Because if they both do, then it's gonna be those two.
Yeah,
But I could see a world where Sweden makes one of them drop points.
yeah, Sweden.
Because Sweden do have some decent players. I mean, they have Gyökeres is decent for Sweden. They have Isak. They have Spurs guy Bergvall. But other than that, like their defense. I mean, I might just not know ball, but I don't really know any of their defense apart from Lindelof.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Because like, how much of this 5-1 is them being great versus how much of it is Tunisia being bad?
yeah. Isaac. I mean, if Isaac turns up this World Cup, I mean, good on him.
They can do something,
Could
but
do
they
something.
need him to turn up. I I feel like it's hard for me to not pick Netherlands because I feel like their defense is just so ridiculous. Having like Van Hecke, Van de Ven, Van Dyke all in the same defense. Like on paper, that's rock solid.
Yeah, and then they play against Japan and let two in.
Yeah, I mean, and they
That's
also
okay
have
too.
Somerville. Somerville looked really good this game, even though he got relegated, but he looked
Reese.
really quality. I mean, because that midfield on paper is really good. Gravenberch, I'm not overly high on him, but he's still not bad. Reinders is okay. I think their weakest spot is like striker and left wing because Gakpo and Marlon, whatever his name is, they're just not that. They're not great. That's not two forwards that's gonna win you a World Cup.
Yeah, like their squad depth too. They're able to bring on Timber, Depay, Ake.
And they don't even have Xavi Simons either. They still have Weghorst though. They can chuck. They can
Oh
chuck him
yeah,
on.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like it's almost like Brazil. Like yeah, as long as they go back how they should be playing, they should be top two. And then Fortunately, I think it might be something like this.
I could see that, but I mean, Japan it would be is a very strong 3 seed. I would say they could win against whatever 1 seed they get matched up with.
Yeah, 100%.
This next group is freaky. Because I don't know if you watched any of the games yesterday, but that Iran New Zealand game was a banger.
Yeah, I mean, Iran played like surprisingly like really well. Again, it is against New Zealand, of course, but I mean, they were both like, let's say they're both mid-team, but I mean, Iran just they look like they were like comfortable. You know what I'm saying? They look like they wanted to get in there. Let me just see something.
I mean, New Zealand had double their shots on target and more possession. That New Zealand team was playing really well.
Yeah, I mean, it was such a good game. I did not see the Egypt game either.
I didn't get to watch the second half of it, but the first half, I was not that impressed with Belgium. And I mean, Egypt's one goal did kind of come from a banger, so I don't know how well Salah played, but obviously Egypt's hopes lie on him and Marmouche 100%.
Yeah, this Belgium like fall off has been crazy because even last World Cup, last Euros, they've just been so mid.
I mean, they don't really have that many good defenders anymore, do they? I mean, like their prime of like, I mean, like look at that, like Castagne, he's not good. Munier, I don't rate him either. Their midfield is good, but like their backline, I genuinely don't really know or rate any of their backline apart from Courtois. Because that back four is kind of stinky. Like that's a team that I could see getting beat in the round of 32 by like a decent team. Like I would say Japan could beat that team.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the fall off, but also like Egypt.
Egypt aren't. I mean, like I said, they're relying on
Agreed.
Marmouche and Salah so hard.
I mean, hey, Luki kind of worked.
I mean, it did his job. I mean, it's hard for me
Touch.
to, and it's so hard because both games ended in draws, so it's kind of hard to like make any predictions off points.
Yeah,
But I mean, you would have to say Belgium at least get top two. There's no way that if they don't get top two, they should just go home, even if they get to go through as a third seed. There's no excuse to not make it out of this group top two.
right. Yeah. But then who would be top two with them? Like,
I don't know, because Egypt got a draw against Belgium. They don't have to play Belgium anymore, so that's good for them on paper. I mean, you would say Marmouche and Salah could cook New Zealand and Iran's backline, but
hmm,
like I would say the Iran probably has a better overall team. I don't know. This group is wide open for me. I could see an argument for every single team here.
100%. Yo, call me like fucking crazy, right? I think. Oh, God.
I could low key see Iran topping the group because they're gonna have a little chip on their shoulder because of all the political stuff too.
Yeah, that is true.
Imagine how nice of a storyline this would be if Belgium go home in fourth. That'd be beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Belgium's just they're so.
I can't see them going home this early, but I could see them going out straight in the round of 32. I could see.
Yeah, I could maybe do something like that. Make sure they're through. But then, God, my hot takes Belgium's not making it out of the groups.
I could see it. Because I mean, they struggled against Egypt pretty badly, and that's with all of their players. Because I mean, if Iran and New Zealand play the way they did against each other against Belgium, they could definitely get draws or maybe a win.
Exactly.
It's not like this Belgium team is like it was in like really 2018, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
And Group H is it's something.
Yeah, it is something alright. I mean, Saudi chucked Uruguay and
Did Saudi beat Uruguay or they draw?
no, did you last minute Uruguay last minute? I did see
Oh yeah.
the last half of the game, at least like the second half. Uruguay was definitely playing better than Saudi Arabia, but then at the same time, how do you? I didn't even see the goal that they scored. How did you let them score on you?
To be fair, Uruguay has Ugarte tax. I
Yeah,
can't believe they still play him. It's actually, I mean, like on paper, that team is not even bad. Like their back
well,
line
it's
is a little
nice.
but I mean, midfield wise, I mean, that's not that bad. They just don't have
Yeah,
any. They just don't have any good forwards, really. Because Nunez isn't good. I don't even know who the other guy is. Maybe I just don't know ball.
and then maybe I mean, trust me, I don't know ball either, but not
I
Saudi
mean,
Arabia ball.
surely Spain still tops this group. Surely, because I mean they drew, but they also didn't play Nico Williams at all, and they played Yamal for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like it was like they definitely underestimated them. I mean, who wouldn't, like saving your players for like the Uruguay match, let's say. But I feel like maybe it was just like a fluke, and Uruguay and Spain are gonna lock in.
Yeah. Now, on paper, Saudi Arabia should be the third, but I low key just it'd be so cool for Cape Verde to get out in third.
Yeah,
'Cause, I mean,
I'm gonna select the third seed, but like these are like interchangeable.
yeah. And then this group starts today, actually.
Yeah, so now this is just pure predictions. The let's see, I'm pretty sure it's Argentina and
Algeria play today, yeah.
Argentina, Algeria.
Iraq, Norway. I mean, Norway should comfortably beat Iraq, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, Holland could have like
I think my prediction goes honestly. I know everyone's gonna mention the World Cup champions curse for Argentina, but we'll get to that in a second. But I agree with that. France, Norway, 1 and 2, and then I'm pretty confident Senegal would be the 3 seed.
yeah. Look at I agree too. Unfortunate for Iraq. So yeah, just to make predictions off like today's game, definitely think Norway is gonna score twice. Gonna have they're gonna have 2 or more goals against Iraq.
I think France Senegal finishes 3-1, but I feel like it's gonna be a comfortable 3-1. They're just gonna get like 1 goal, and then they'll probably score like another and kill the game. Because Senegal, when they played the U.S., I mean, they weren't even that good.
Yeah, the thing about Senegal is there's probably a lot of like Senegalians in France, but they just decided to play for France. Isn't Mbappe like no? Mbappe is
Mbappe is like
Ghana,
Algerian.
Algerian. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like 90% of the France teams can really play for like an African country. They choose not to. So, that's kind of funny. I think France is like an Africa like best XI. Yeah, but honestly, yeah, I see it like this. France and Norway are gonna get the win. France is probably gonna beat Norway.
Iraq got screwed over. They probably got the hardest group in the entire World Cup.
Yeah, they're honestly for like overall the groups, there's not really like they're not bad groups. It's not like, oh, this team's gonna make it. So they got an easy group. Like Portugal has to go against Colombia. England has to. Ghana and Croatia are good. Argentina.
Well, I mean, honestly, Panama and CONCACAF are like a really resolute team. They could maybe give England, maybe not England, but they could give Croatia and Ghana trouble for sure. That they could spice
100%. Yeah, maybe looking at all the groups, maybe Argentina has the easiest group.
But Austria is not even a bad team. They have decent players.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't know if Algeria has that many good players anymore. I haven't really paid attention to any of them. But I don't know.
I mean, I, I, you would think Argentina would top this group
Or
easily.
I think it's Argentina, Austria, and probably Algeria.
Algeria, yeah, like that. Oh, Portugal. I mean,
Surely Portugal. I mean, like Colombia is a hard game, but with Portugal's midfield, I think they have the best midfield three in the entire tournament.
yeah,
Because I mean, like you look at the two PSG midfielders and then Bruno Fernandes on top of that, it's just ridiculous.
it is. But then you saw their friendly matches, and I'm not gonna lie, I think it kind of revolves how they use Ronaldo.
I don't think he should be starting in this World Cup at all.
He should. They just look so like literally the second he gets subbed off, they were just playing so much. They scored right after that. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I don't know if you saw the games, but he was missing like prime chances.
I think there's one I saw where he got the ball in the box and he had, I think it was Fernandez making
Oh yeah, making a
a
run.
blindside run, and then he tries to shoot it around the defender instead of just giving Fernandez a free, like, just one-on-one with the keeper.
Well, yeah, low key, like he's like feel like he's trying to like chase the goal record, and then like kind of just brings your team down.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah, very selfish. But
I it's hard because I think Portugal has the better team, but Ronaldo is honestly a limitation. But I think it's still enough to top the group. But if they do, I think it would come off of like maybe goal difference, because I feel like them and Colombia tie. Maybe
Sure.
Colombia straight up wins, but I don't know. And that's the final. That's the final match of the group too. So they'll have like 2 games to like low key like build up goal difference.
It's literally like you'd think they would just blow Congo and Uzbekistan out the water.
I feel like I feel like the third place team in that one, if they were to even get out of the group, would be Uzbekistan. That's only
Uzbekistan.
because I don't know any player on Congo. I at least know Kusanov, but I don't know that's such a battle of mid.
Yeah, I mean, it should be like this. And again, I mean, even if they do start Ronaldo, they should still be beating Congo.
Oh yeah,
So yeah, I mean Colombia, I mean
Colombia has looked nice. I can see them making a deep run.
it's so weird. Cause James, like he's just like he plays so shit in club, and he puts a Colombian jersey on, and he's actually like such a good. He's so good. He's so good. They also have Luis Diaz, and he's just good. He's like really good. He cooks. What's that? I feel like I'm missing a Colombian player here. Here, Mina. Oh my god, isn't that guy hot?
They still have Davinson Sanchez playing too. Oh yeah, they do have Murillos from Palace. Yeah, that's who I was thinking of.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean Colombians, like they don't have like a stack like team, but they just like they have such
They have an
good chemistry.
Yeah.
They play so good as a team. All
This
right.
group, surely England top.
Yeah.
And then I feel like it's gonna be in the order that it's in right now. Just Croatia, then Ghana, then Panama.
Panama.
Unless Panama pulls an upset against Ghana, I could see a world where that happens, because Ghana's also missing some of they're missing Kudus, because Kudus wasn't fit for the World Cup.
Yeah, I mean I'm actually willing to give Ghana like a third place seed.
Yeah.
But then who would you take it off of?
On face value, probably Qatar or Scotland. Maybe or the Czech Republic. Because I feel like the Czech Republic in their game against South Korea, they had nothing going for them other than set pieces. and that's kind of worrying
Um,
considering South Korea. I mean, they're a good team. They're a solid team, but they're not like a top team.
yeah, you know what? I think I agree. I think if we look at our Group A, Mexico, South Korea, tour.
All of it just depends on like, it's so hard with these third place matchups because I feel like it depends. The Czech Republic could go through if they like run up their goal difference against South Africa. That's like gonna be the determining factor for me. And like how hard Qatar and Scotland get slammed by the other two teams in their groups.
Yeah, I don't think Scotland get slammed. I think they'll lose, but I don't think they're letting like 3 goals in a match.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think
If
I'm pretty happy with this.
I'm not mistaken, I think the way this is going, I think the U.S. might play Belgium round of 32. If I'm not mistaken.
Well, let's see. Now we get on to the juicy.
Oh, Qatar. Oh, I'd take that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, if the groups go exactly placed, because like some groups we did say like, oh, they could be 1 or 2, but
Yeah.
just how it is. I mean, let's take a look. Like, let's just go down. Mexico or South Korea. Who's most likely to top the group? I think Mexico.
I think Mexico having a home advantage, and I mean, if they
They
beat
play
South
good.
Korea, if they beat South Korea this week, they're comfortably top in their group. They're not losing
100%.
to the Czech Republic.
Yeah, this group B, this could be like a little bit interchangeable.
Realistically, Qatar or Bosnia could be third. I could see
Right.
a case for either one.
Yeah, Group C. I think I
think
agree.
I think it's pretty set in stone.
Yeah, Group D. I think USA. I think they're gonna top the group for sure. Guaranteed. I'll bet something on FanDuel after this as well. Yeah, Germany.
Group E. I think you can maybe swap out Ivory and Ecuador,
Mhm.
but I mean, with Ivory Coast having a win over Ecuador already, that's gonna be like huge if it goes to the final match day.
Exactly. This is definitely like super interchangeable between all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I think I might favor Japan to be closer to second. More chances of them getting second than Sweden.
Yeah, I could see it. I mean, it's hard.
Yeah,
that
that is
like
hard. It's a good group.
Well, I think we'll know definitively who's second after they play each other, because I don't know if they play each other next, but that's gonna be the game that decides it for sure. And then Group G, I mean, you should say Belgium could top the group. They
Yeah.
should, but there's also a world where they massively underperform like they already did against Egypt.
Exactly. I mean, I put them here because I mean, if anything, maybe this would look better.
Yeah, maybe they'd be the second. I could see that.
Honestly, they're all like, it's like this group's in shambles.
This group, I think Group H is. I'm confident with that.
Yeah. 100%.
Group I, I'm confident with that as well.
J.
Group J, I'm confident.
Okay.
Confident.
Here, maybe Panama could. This is a little bit. Croatia could shit the bed too.
They could, because I mean, like, how's their squad looking now? Because like, obviously, Modric is old. They've Perisic, if he still plays, he's old. He's old. I don't know if he does still play for them. I feel like a lot of their like top, but they also do have good young players. Like they have shout out Spurs center back Vuskovic, the player, like the young player of the year in Bundesliga at center back, and he's like 6'6", and he's a demon on set pieces.
Oh God,
I could see him scoring against England, to be honest, because he's like insane off set pieces. Like he's like the Peter Crouch of center backs. I mean, look at that back line: Gvardiol, Vuskovic. Maybe the wing backs would be their biggest weakness, but their center backs, they're fine. Midfield, let's see. I mean, they have Kovacic. Yeah, Perisic does still play. They have a Freiburg player too. Shout out Carlos. I mean, like, it just feels like their offense and their midfield is like it's okay, but their star players in those positions are just old. I mean, you have Modric as old as he is. You have Perisic as old as he is. Like, how much are they going to be able to handle? Like playing a bunch of games like in like what, like 4 day successions?
Right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's why. But I still think they have enough quality just to get over Ghana and Panama.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And in England, I feel like England,
They have too. I feel like they have too much depth to not top this group.
that, and like, call me crazy.
If they play Jordan Henderson, they deserve to get grouped.
They, I think they're insanely stacked. Like, this is like a top 3 England team of like ever.
You would say so, because I mean, the only thing I don't really like is compared to
keeper.
other teams like maybe Argentina and whatnot, their Pickford's whatever, but their center backs, none of them you would ever say are world class. Because John Stones used to be, but he's not the same John Stones from like the last World Cup. Gay,
Hmm.
he's good, but he's not world class, and the rest of them they're just okay. That's my biggest gripe because, like, I mean, you look at Argentina, like they have Martinez, maybe world class, maybe not. You have Romero, horrible this season, but for Argentina, he's always world class.
Yeah, I agree.
And
And
then their midfield is really good, though. I mean, Declan Rice, Anderson, Bellingham. I'm just gonna ignore number 14, and then Kobe Miner.
yeah, I mean they have some great depth here. So this is like because we are Premier League fans. No bias, right? Is it just me, or is it kind of crazy Maguire's not in here?
I feel like he should have been because I mean, I don't rate Chalobah like that. I really don't.
Yeah, like that's kind of crazy because you'd think it'd be like Maguire, and then you would pair him up with maybe like Guehi,
Like, I don't know how
Burns.
Chalobah, Byrne, or Esri Konsa all are in over Maguire.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, I feel like one of them should have dropped out for him. I mean,
yeah.
the front line is just stacked. I mean, Saka, Kane, Rashford, Rogers, Gordon going to Barcelona, Eze, Watkins,
Okay.
Madueke, and then fucking Ivan Toney.
And then there's Ivan Toney. Yeah, I mean,
Anything less than a semifinals for them, really anything less than a finals for them is a disappointment and honestly a failure.
so then you think what would be their best? I guess we'll start. Who would be their best goalie to choose?
It's gotta be Pickford. He still shows up for England.
Pickford.
He always has.
And then here comes defensive. Yo, crazy shout. Nico Riley's nasty.
Oh, he's their best left back. He should be starting every game. It should be Nico O'Reilly, Gahey,
Bryce
Loki, I guess
Stones.
John Stones,
Yeah, I
and
agree.
then I mean I would say Reece James over Spence, but I feel like I mean Spence is probably a bit better defensively now, one-on-one, but Reece James is the overall better fullback. So it should be probably Reece James at right back.
Good rotation though, like between them, and also Reece James. I definitely see him getting injured. Yeah, yeah, I 100% agree. Midfielders.
It has to be. I think it has to be the first three: Rice, Anderson, Bellingham, and then Manu should be like the first one off the bench.
Yeah, especially Suchel. Do you think he
I just
plays a
don't know
little
what
bit of a haram ball?
he can't do that in this group stage. Like if he does that, I mean, like I understand how he is as a manager, but like I feel like he shouldn't be. There's no reason for them to play Haram ball in this group because I mean they should be able to comfortably like beat Ghana and Panama easily, and then maybe Croatia they'll need it, but I feel like they should still be dominating that game.
100%. Yeah, yeah, and then yeah, I
Front
mean
line,
against tired legs, Marino. I mean Marino, he's super technical. He's smooth
yeah.
with it.
I mean, look at the depth they have for tens. I mean, they have Bellingham, kind of more of a box crusher. You have Minu who can play 10, and you have Eze who can all play as tens.
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
even Morgan Rogers can do a decent job.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean,
Then
their main front line probably has to be Kane, Staka, and then I feel like they need a runner, so either Gordon or Rashford.
actually, yeah. Yeah. I mean, not to have the bias or anything, but between Rashford's season and Gordon's season, I would pick Rashford.
I'd be willing to agree with that.
He was on fire.
But who knows? Maybe Gordon is training really well because of that Barca move.
Yeah. I mean, either or, like bringing on
Yeah.
Gordon against tired legs or Rashford against tired legs, like you would expect some shit. Even Eze, you know Eze.
Just don't let him take penalties.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so we definitely, I guess we're pretty confident in this. I mean,
God, Germany, France, round of 16 is freaky though. I could see that Germany Turkey game being like fairly competitive, but Germany should win by at least like I'd say 2 goals. Like maybe I'd say like maybe 4-2, 3-1. I feel like it'd be a banger game.
yeah,
No,
France.
I think Japan could like make France work for it. They're not gonna beat them, but they would actually like no team in this World Cup would ever want to play this Japan team in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, and then, but dude, I think France are just
they have too
their
much quality.
favorites. France and Spain are like,
They just have too much quality. I mean, they're gonna beat Japan, but it won't be like it's not gonna be a walk in the park. They'll have to work for it.
damn. Do you think France probably has the best like defensive line?
Probably. I mean, Saliba is probably top 3 center backs in the world. I mean, you have Upamecano, Konate around them, and then you have Lacroix if you need somebody who with pace.
Yo.
The only thing I don't like that much is honestly their fullbacks because Digne is not phenomenal. He's not bad, but he's not insane. Malo Gusto, I didn't even know he was French, but he's low key. I don't rate him at all.
I think you picked Hernandez.
Yeah, Theo Hernandez is a definite starter, but who starts at right back though? Probably a center back, maybe. Because I don't even know who on the maybe.
No, I mean you could put Kunde.
Oh yeah, I forgot Kunde kind of does play.
Yeah, I mean that would be fire. Upamecano, Kunde, Nate, and Hernandez.
Yeah, midfield wise, I mean it's gotta be probably
Cherokee for
Show
sure.
Cherokee, and maybe Rabiot. He plays pretty well for France, but I don't know. Then the front line has to be it has to be like what Mbappe at left wing, Dembele striker, and then maybe Doué at right wing.
I think France is gonna put Mbappe as a striker, and then
I don't think they should.
Elise.
Oh yeah, and they have Elise. I mean, like that front line, like
Insane.
every single one of those players, even Mateta, he's still good. It's just because he's at Palace. Some people
You
don't
can
read
bring
it.
in Douin or Barcola. Barcola cooks.
Yeah, and they have Marcus Thuram too.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it's ridiculous. All of those players are good players. Ridiculous.
I mean, I feel like unlucky from Japan.
Yeah, unlucky that they get put against France, but
Ooh, South Korea, Switzerland.
that's an interesting one to be honest. I could see this. Maybe it's a little bit Spurs bias in me, but I low key feel like South Korea and Son would get through this. It'd be close. It really would be. I could see this going to penalties, but
Yeah.
I think South Korea squeezed through because I was really not impressed with Switzerland that first match.
Me either. Yeah, South Korea. Again, I don't know. I think it's like an Asian thing. They just like as a team, not having the greatest players, like they just kind of bring out the best in each other. They're really like a unit. Yeah.
Now,
I mean,
Netherlands Morocco that's an interesting one. That's something.
thing is, if Japan could tie the Netherlands, if that same Netherlands shows up against Morocco, I think they lose.
Yeah, if Netherlands turn up like they did against Japan, they're gonna lose. But if Netherlands play as well as they can, I mean, on paper they're the better team. But I'm willing to go Morocco.
You want to go?
I don't know
Yeah.
how you. I don't know how you feel about that. Which one? Which one are you leaning more towards on this?
God, it's such a 50-50 because, like, do you know if Netherlands are gonna, like, pick their heads up and, like, lock you in, or they're just gonna continue this shitty form? Because, like, Netherlands have such a good backline, too. But then Morocco, they just, like, ball out. They beat
Yeah.
Portugal last World Cup. We knocked them out. And
Yeah, they
Portugal
did.
last World Cup was stacked as well. Yeah, maybe dark horses again. Yeah.
I could see that.
Colombia, Croatia. Colombia, Croatia.
I actually think Colombia wins this one. I just don't. I don't see Croatia going deep with how like old all their best players are.
I agree.
I mean, their back line is great, but I just don't see. I don't think they have enough like power in the front line to like make a deep run.
Yeah.
They could beat Colombia, but they definitely. I don't think they're beating Spain as long as Spain actually lock in.
Yeah, then, I mean,
Yeah, that's pretty expected. I would confidently say the U.S. beat Qatar.
yeah. Unless you keep balling.
Oh my God, we could get a U.S. Iran match.
You know what, dude? For the culture, because we put Ecuador third place, did we not?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I would expect Ecuador to win that, but I mean, I could see Iran winning it too, unless Ecuador.
Hey, if there is a script,
if there is a script,
that would be funny as hell. No, I mean, I could also see it. I mean, Ecuador, unbeaten, but it's just tied almost every game. You're scoring 1 or 2 goals here and there.
And if they go to penalties, I mean, at that point, it's anyone's game.
Yeah.
And then Brazil, Sweden. Brazil should win, but I was not impressed with them in that first match.
Yeah, I think Brazil, like, it's like a 60-40.
I think Brazil would get through this match, but I feel like it would be labored and people would be disgusted by it. It would be a very un-Brazil performance.
Yeah.
Ivory Coast and Norway. That's intriguing. I mean, you gotta say Norway goes through with their attacking talent, but I mean at the same time, Ivory Coast have some pretty good players in their forward line too.
Yeah, it is definitely going to be
Norway,
who scores the most goals.
I think Norway gets through though, for sure. I mean, Odegaard, Nusa, Holland. I mean, I feel like that's just too much.
Yeah, this might be. I think this might be the first match. I think this is probably like the closest match so far.
Yeah, maybe Colombia, Croatia is probably the next closest.
Yeah. I feel like Mexico should be Scotland.
Oh yeah, Mexico confidently beat Scotland in my opinion.
And then England should definitely beat Senegal.
I feel like that game they would like. I feel like they would beat Senegal comfortably. Like I feel like they would just go on a route and maybe we'll win by like 3-0, 4-1, something like that.
So yeah, I don't know.
Argentina, Uruguay, in round of 32. That's a fun match. That'd get crazy. Probably be like a Uruguay red card. Fucking Ugarte.
Yeah.
But I have to say Argentina like probably win that by like 2 goals. I feel like that'd be a comfortable win for them.
Australia or Belgium?
I mean, on paper, Belgium. But I mean, if they're finishing third, then they played pretty poor. But
Right.
I don't see where I can say Australia beats Belgium though.
Yeah. I fuck with that. Canada, New Zealand.
I think I'd have to say Canada win. I'd have to say, but
I think another like super close one.
Yeah, that could. I feel like that'd be like. I feel like if there's like one game in this phase to go to penalties, it would be that game.
Yeah.
All right, let's start from the top. Germany,
France.
I mean, you gotta say France, but I think that'd be like one of those games where you say, "Oh, that could have easily been a semifinals or finals."
Yeah, it's just unlucky group placement, but if it does go how you said it would go, I mean, France. I think it's like France, Spain, like the most favorites to win the whole thing.
Yeah.
France are just so stacked. I mean, you're on again. This match is gonna be generational, no matter where it is. But France should have the edge.
And then you'd have to say South Korea loses to Morocco, surely.
Yeah. Unlucky.
Colombia, Spain. I mean, Spain should not be losing that. But I mean, I could see a world where they do somehow lose, or at least Colombia makes it really difficult.
Or you go to extra time.
Yeah.
Fun match.
Yeah, that'd be a fun match for sure.
Fun match, and then yeah.
I think I have to. I think I have to say that.
Yeah. I mean, I was actually genuinely surprised how well United States played.
Especially, I wasn't expecting us to play that good. Especially because I mean, Paraguay came into the World Cup with their overall pretty good defensive record, and they collapsed.
No, the U.S. they were doing really good breaking them down on the final third.
Yeah.
Really
I
good.
mean, I would say based off all the teams we've played so far, the U.S. probably has the best out of possession pressing system because we pressed them into they couldn't handle it at all.
Yeah, they stole the ball a lot.
Honestly, I could look see Norway winning it. I don't rate this Brazil team. I mean they should beat Norway, and I would expect them to at least make a quarterfinals. But I could see a world where they lose. I'm willing to go either or on this one because on paper they have a team that should be making a semifinal, especially. But
the thing is,
I don't rate their back line that much because I mean center backs are good. Their fullbacks are both terrible. I don't rate either of their fullbacks.
Thing with this, I think if it's Brazil versus Norway, to break it down a little bit more, I think Haaland gets stopped.
I could see that
by the Brazilian center backs, because it's definitely gonna be. Oh, I forgot Kuna's there. Let's see, I mean, definitely Becker.
It'll be Marquinhos and Gabriel.
Yeah, and Gabriel low-key he does go at it a lot with Haaland, so he has that experience.
Yeah.
Granted, he kind of does lose more battles against Haaland, but then, I mean, I rate Marquinhos higher than Gabriel.
Yeah.
And
I think Brazil. Yeah, I think that game would be entirely dependent if Casemiro and the midfield, if they can stop Odegaard from feeding Haaland, because I mean Haaland's gonna try to run in behind Gabriel, and he can do it
every time.
If they could clamp Odegaard, then they win comfortably.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you just put Casemiro kind of almost man marking him.
Yeah, because I mean, really, outside of Odegaard, who in their midfield is gonna pick a key pass?
Clearly, but then I go into, I mean, as long as they play as long as they're playing as they should play, I feel like Rafinha and Vinicius are gonna tear up their back line.
I could see that
badly.
It just depends if Rafinha finds form, because if he continues to play like he did that first game, then this Brazil team could be in trouble, because he was genuinely a dud. But I'm willing to stick with Brazil.
Yeah, that would be a fun match. That would be super fun. I feel like both teams are going to score that match for sure.
Yeah. And then Mexico, England. I mean, England for sure should be going through. But, yeah, I can't see an argument for Mexico. But I think Mexico would give it a good game. I just don't think they could beat England.
Yeah, maybe even extra time. And I see England maybe scoring a last minute header. Some shit like that. Yeah. I mean, Argentina should be.
Yeah, I think that's comfortable.
Belgium. And then
Portugal should comfortably win this, but I feel like Canada would at least get one goal, just out of some bullshit.
Let's go for the top. I mean, Morocco. Yeah, still gonna be a close match. Morocco's not an easy team to beat, but
yeah, I think that'd be like a 2-1 kind of game. I can't. My bias can't get in the way on this one.
No, I mean, but I see where you're coming from though, because again, based off the first matches that were played, if Spain comes in like that against the USA and USA play how they played, USA should beat Spain.
Yeah.
Spain's played so poorly.
See, my thing is, if Spain continue to play like they did in that first game, they don't make a quarterfinal. They would lose to Colombia.
We'll just go exactly. So this is like,
But I think all of this depends if Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams can become fit enough to start matches. Because if they
Mhm.
can't start matches, they don't make a quarterfinal, in my opinion.
yeah, they struggle a lot, 100%. Yeah, if it was,
Their front line outside of Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal is honestly I would say it's on par, if not worse than the US. 'Cause I don't
100%.
rate Ferran Torres at all.
Yeah, if it was based off how they played like their last match, it would definitely be like this. Super close game
Yeah.
still. But if it's like, they kind of level out how they should be playing, it's
Then they should be
unfortunately it's
Spain.
gonna be like that. Yeah.
It'll be hard. It's one of those where, like you said, on paper Spain should win it, but if they don't lock in, if the US play how they did against Paraguay, plus having the home crowd in a quarterfinal against Spain, that would be the crowd would be a huge difference in that game, possibly. But
Sure.
I don't. Spain definitely win it on
Yeah.
paper.
Either way, it's a great run
I mean,
from the US.
Yeah,
Great run. Yeah. Great match.
I confidently say England 3-1.
Yeah.
I don't see a world where Brazil beats England, because I mean their forward line could wake up Brazil's, and they'll look good. But
Yeah.
I just don't see it. Like I think Brazil has better center backs than England, but I think that's pretty much the only position where they have a definitively better player by a mile.
right. Yeah, going back to what we were saying between Brazil and Norway, like it'll be hard because then you kind of have to like focus really on Haaland. But then when it comes to Brazil and England, then now you have to focus against like their whole front three basically,
Yeah,
and even
I mean,
like Bellingham.
because if you get tight on Kane, then you're leaving Saka, Rashford, Gordon,
Like,
Rodri.
yeah,
and
the whole
Bellingham.
the whole squad.
They'll have freedom. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's yeah, that's England. And then wow, another like what a match. Holy shit.
This could be the most insane game in the World Cup history.
Yeah, I mean everybody wants to see it. Ronaldo versus Messi.
I actually don't know who wins this, because I think Argentina, better backline and probably better attack, disregarding Bruno Fernandes, just because Messi is nowhere near as washed as Ronaldo is.
100%. He's still moving.
I still think Portugal has the best midfield in the tournament. I think that could be a huge factor.
1000%. Now, I think I wanted to talk about Argentina. Hot take. I never, even in the last World Cup, I didn't think that they had a stacked squad. You know what I'm saying?
Because, I mean, like, goalkeeping wise, I mean, look at all their keepers. They're all old, and is Martinez as good as he was in 2022? I'm not sure.
Yeah, that like if you think about it, last World Cup, like a lot of players were founded that World Cup, like freaking McAllister, Fernandez. I mean, actually, they're kind of their whole midfield. Julian Alvarez. So it's like they didn't come in with like a stacked squad, but now like these players had a chance to develop. I mean, especially McAllister. McAllister still plays very well. And Fernandez, I mean, he's in Chelsea, so it's like 50-50.
And then Nico Paz in the front line, I think he's really good from Como.
Yeah, I mean, and Alvarez, yeah, he's definitely gotten better. Also, where do you think they're gonna put Messi? Cam?
Well, it depends what they try to do, because like last World Cup, I think they kind of like out of possession, they were in like a 4-4-2 with him at striker, so they didn't have to worry about him not pressing as much. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I mean, like their backline. I mean, the backline, especially with Otamendi being 38, it should definitely be Martinez and Romero, with maybe Marcus Senesi coming in like as the third choice.
Right.
I don't know why they have them listed as a midfielder, because he's a center back. But I mean, this is what I don't like about their midfield, because I mean, McAllister and Fernandez good, but after that, I mean, I don't rate DePaul. Not anymore, definitely.
I put
Lo
Lo
Celso, I don't know.
Celso.
He's been good for them but I don't know how good he is now.
But then
And then the
that's
front
maybe
line,
where you put Messi as a cam then.
yeah, maybe. Maybe they could play like a 2-striker formation with Martinez and Alvarez with Messi right behind them.
Yeah.
But then,
I mean,
then I
Simone's
feel like,
good.
yeah, I haven't watched him play.
Yeah, he plays really good. If they did do a
I
4-3-3, I mean, he would be a right wing.
yeah.
But then again, you do kind of have two strikers that you should be playing both of them realistically, Alvarez and Martinez.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Man,
mean,
this is a hard one. Okay, this game I'm gonna put it like this. I think this game depending on how long Ronaldo plays. If he starts and plays the full 90, they lose.
yeah, I think this match. It's hard to say because like I want to say that like Portugal would beat Argentina due to like the midfield battle that's gonna be going on, and but then like, again like Argentina beat like a stacked France squad.
Yeah, I feel like all their players just turn up and get 10 times better when they play for Argentina. Like Romero and Martinez are gonna be locked
Crazy.
down this tournament probably.
Yeah, Romero Martinez, how would they do?
And I mean, Martinez has plenty of experience playing with Fernandez, so that might give him a bit of an edge when defending him.
Yeah, keep an eye on those balls. Yeah, I mean, it should be like again. This is such a 50-50 match. Argentina, they're just such dogs. They play like with like so much like, passion. They just go in there. Like, honestly, it might be Messi just pulls an absolute fucking masterclass.
He would have to, because I think if he ghosts this game, they lose.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna have to get a goal contribution this game, or he's just gonna have to be like the best facilitator.
This is also gonna be the first World Cup without Di Maria, bro.
Yeah, that's a big loss for them because like prime Di Maria was so good for them. I mean, he scored in the final.
Yeah, I mean at points in like a international tournament, I feel like Di Maria has definitely played better than Messi.
Yeah.
He's so clutch. He's missing that. Like there's besides Messi, like maybe Alvarez.
Alvarez can come up with a clutch moment, I feel, but just Messi's gonna be the only like, unless they play Lo Celso still, which I don't know if he still really plays for them like as a starter. I just don't see any of their other midfielders offering that much creativity.
Mm-hmm.
So like I feel like a lot of the burden is gonna be on Messi. If they can win this game. It's not a knife edge.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is such a 50-50. A lot of different factors, but I mean, like I guess on paper, Portugal should.
Yeah, I'm willing to go Portugal here. Just
What a great match! Either or, what a great match.
let's just if Portugal win it if Ronaldo like pulls his hamstring in the first 10 minutes.
What an aura match! England, Portugal. Let's start at the bottom. England, Portugal. Ooh.
This is hard because like I think midfield for midfield they're like really close, but I think individual quality wise, I think Portugal has a better individual midfield.
Yeah, I feel like England has a better attack.
Oh, definitely. And can Portugal's defense really cope with Kane, Saka, Rashford, Gordon, all of that? I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I think England goes through here. Another very, very, very close match. I think it'll be like that, and then oh god,
I think it has to be France, right?
France, yeah.
Because I think their attack would rip Spain's backline to shreds.
Yeah.
As much as you could expect in the semifinal, anyway. And then I think this is insane, but
It's coming up.
you, this is really difficult because who is France's midfield? I think no, England has a better midfield here. But I gotta say, I think France has a better attack and backline. Well, no, I see that the attack is probably similar, but I think France has a better backline. At
Yeah.
least center backs wise, because I mean Saliba is better than any English center back by a mile.
England here against France, I feel like they should play their best chances to play counter-attacking, let them push up.
Like I think the front three in that game would be Kane. It had to be Kane, Saka, Rashford, or Gordon. It'd have to be because they're gonna need somebody who's just gonna run.
Yeah. On paper, France should still win though.
I feel like France wins the whole thing.
France was the whole thing. Yeah.
And it's so unfortunate for Spain because if Spain was on the bottom side of the bracket against either of those two teams, I'd say Spain wins if Yamal and Nico Williams actually are fit to play. But I don't know. I think there's just a bunch of unfortunate because like Argentina, I feel like that's a semifinal level team. It's just that game could go either way. I could see Brazil. I think Brazil England is like 70-30 in England's favor.
Okay, so this is the kind of like what we both came up with, and I just want to. Yeah, I was just taking a picture of this. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just be fun with it. I'm gonna start from here. Why not like? Okay, never mind. I was gonna do something. Oh. Why not like unselect? Whatever. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of happy with what we had.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's about as close as we're gonna get.
Now, just to throw in a couple more predictions here. Golden Boot.
Oh yeah. Okay, well, I don't think New Zealand isn't making it deep enough for him to ever have a chance. This is hard because I really wish France would have played by now. Because who knows, France could maybe like score. Maybe like Mbappe could get like a hat trick, or Dembele.
Golden Boot. I might have to say Harry Kane.
I could definitely see that. I could see Kane like, especially with how honestly like how much he should be farming Ghana and Panama. He might come out of those two games with like 4 goals.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the group that he's in, and I mean, hopefully he gets fed correctly. Trying to think who else. Yeah, maybe Mbop's, even like Dembele.
I could, if our prediction goes as is, I could see Balogun being in the top 3 because I mean, he's pretty much our main goal scorer now. He has been for like a year, and I think he would do well against bigger teams because he's one of those strikers that loves to run in behind, kind of like how Holland does, just not as fast. So I could see him getting in behind. Just depends on the Australia game.
Oh wow. This wise.
I feel like it'll go to Bruno Fernandes, Lukey. Bruno Fernandes and Messi would probably be the top 2.
Say Bruno, Messi. I mean, did you watch the Germany game? Kimmich was making a lot of great through balls.
Yeah.
The ball up. Yeah, I fuck with that. Even like maybe one of the wingers from England trying to like free because if we're saying that Harry Kane's gonna be the top scorer, then someone's gonna have to get those assists.
Yeah.
And then Golden Glove. I'm actually thinking more of defense than the goalie himself.
Yeah.
I'd probably give it to
Maybe Mike Magnon. Or I can see it being Pickford just because of like how like I feel like they're gonna be playing really like compact in these bigger games.
Yeah, but Pickford would be a rogue shout. Who's this Spain? Who's Spain? Are you using Raya?
No, they're playing Unai Simon,
Oh wow.
which is kind of surprising to me. I find that a little ridiculous, but whatever.
Yeah. Because wait, has anyone kept a clean sheet so far?
Yes, there's been a few. Obviously the 0-0s. He's already kept one.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, yeah. Because that's the only one. That's only 0-0 game of the whole fucking tournament.
Nah, yeah, they got it. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I mean, I don't rate Raya highly, but or
I think
Simon.
it's better than Simon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, yeah, well. According to who he thinks is gonna go out the groups, France is gonna win. But there is definitely room for England, Portugal, Spain, and maybe Argentina.
Nah, Donnie T is gonna rig the whole thing for the U.S. Dude, I saw that. Did you see that he's gonna lift the World Cup trophy with the team? It's like, bro, like why? Why are you trying to shove yourself into everything, bro? No one wants that.
Yeah. Holy shit, it's been an hour and 11 minutes. Alright.
Do I
I'm
want?
there.